Hocam sanırsam şu anlık bir anlık bir sıkıntı oluyor ama ben canlı yayına geçtim. En kötü şöyle yapabiliriz. Oturum sahibini durmadan değiştirerek hani konuşmacı katılımcıların ekranlarını paylaştıktan ve sunumları bittikten sonra tekrardan size oturum sahibi yapabilirler. Ben o arada
Ee,
arkalar arasında moderatörlük işini çözmeye çalışacağım.
Kendilerinden şey yaparım yani talepte bulunurum. Umarım sıkıntı olmaz.
Muhtemelen
Tamam.
olacağını düşünmüyorum. Herkes şeyde olursa, konuşma şeyinde olursa bir sıkıntı olmaz. Şu anda da bu arada YouTube'da canlı yayındayız. Bilginiz olsun.
Tamam.
YouTube'da canlı yayına geçtik. İsterseniz bir test olarak da bakabilirsiniz.
Olur. Siz beni istiyorsanız oturum başkanı yapabilirsiniz.
Tamamdır. Ben size devrediyorum hocam.
Tamamdır. Ondan sonra başlarız.
Hocam oturum sahibi sizsiniz.
Teşekkür ederim.
Rica ederim. İyi toplantılar diliyorum.
Sağ olun. Evet, sanırım başlayabiliriz. Um, so you know that we will use English in this meeting. So I would like to welcome you all to the 17th International Conference on Knowledge Economy and Management. This is session 4C. It will be an online session. We have, I think, more than 10 presenters today. So on average, we will have 15 minutes for per participant. Um, Maybe you can use like 12 minutes for presenting maximum, and maybe you can leave some room, like 3 minutes for question and answer session. So the first presenter will be Ms. Noor Khadija Ashari from University Technology Mana. And then we will be continuing with Dr. Mehmet Çetin from Christiania University of College. Um, um, Ms. Noor, I will assign you as host, so then you can share your presentation. Just a minute. Okay, I think now you are the host, and I would like to kindly ask you when you finish, if you can make me host again, so that I can assign other people's. Thank you very much. So welcome you again. The floor is yours, Ms. Noor.
Okay, thank you very much. Give me 1 second. I will share my slide first. Okay.
We can see your
You
screen right
perfect?
now.
Okay, all right. Okay,
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good morning in Uzbekistan, I think. Right now it's almost the morning. In Malaysia, already afternoon, actually. Okay, back to my presentation. So for today, I will present about the influence of the corporate governance, attributes and the firm characteristics on sustainability reporting in Malaysia, the moderating role of gender diversity. So this paper actually is made by myself and also my partner is Dr. Razia Mahmud and also Dr. Biro Ildis from SKJ Osman Ghazi University. Okay, so background of this study, the earlier decade of the 21st century have observed the global paradigm shift in business practice with the increased emphasis on the sustainability and responsible corporate activities. The demand for businesses to go beyond mere profit maximizations and take into account their environmental, social, and governance impact is resonating across the industry and also the country. So this paradigm shift is motivated by the recognitions of the linkages between the corporate achievement and also societal well-being, as well as the imperative to consider the critical global issue such as the climate change, social disparity, and also ethical governance. So, why is a sustainability reporting? That means a practice of a systematically disclosing company in terms of the economic, environmental, social, and also governance performance, and also the impacts. So what is the benefit of this sustainability reportings? Firstly, to enhance the transparency and also accountability, and also mitigate the information asymmetry on the sustainability activities. Other than that, is to manage the risk related to climate change, resources scarcity, and also the other factors. And other than that, is to engage the stakeholders to meet their expectation and build trust. Okay, the last one is to foster the financial performance. So the objective of this paper actually to examine the impact of corporate governance attribute and the firm characteristics on sustainability reporting. Second objective is to investigate the moderating effects of the gender diversity in shaping the relationship between the corporate governance attributes, firm characteristic, and also sustainability reportings. So as some literature review, what they say for this topic actually, some scholars argue the effective corporate governance mechanism foster the accountability and transparency. Crucial element is enhancing the sustainable business practice. Secondly, is the Juwita and also the Hogawati in 2022 proposed that the presence of board diversity does not affect the sustainability reporting disclosure during the pandemic. Okay, other researchers also indicate that the large company tend to disclose more sustainability information than smaller company. So this one, since they are often benefit from the greatest resources and also capacity for implementing the sustainability practice, and also for the better accessibility of the human capital. Okay, and also it's also to gain the attention as a potential influencer of organizational behavior, including the sustainability initiative. Okay, lastly, the Shinhania 2022 proposed the presence of the female director may influence the strategic decision, possibly extending to the sustainability practice due to the diverse perspective. Okay, as a methodology for this paper is the sample is I'm taking to from a 206 public listed company in from a Bursa Malaysia from a 2021 and 2022. So they have a 2 years. So total actually is a 412 firm years of observations. So the data collected is from Refinitin icons, and also I'm using the Python Panda programming analysis for this paper. So these are some of the variable measurements in terms of the how did I measure the sustainability reportings, the corporate governance attributes, in terms of the board diversity, board meeting, and board size, and also the firm characteristics. And also I'm using also the moderating variable, which is the board gender. So this one is a sum of the finding for this paper. Okay, actually I'm using for two model. One is for the first objective. So this one it find out they have a board meeting, board size, and size of the firms have a significantly positively significant on sustainability reporting in Malaysia. So this result actually is supported by some of the other study as well. So what it mean for this result, it indicate that the firm's effort to fulfill the demand of stakeholder in the disclosure of the sustainability, and is in line also with the stakeholder theory, which is the bigger board have a several advantage, which is more diverse opinion and idea, skill and knowledge, as well as the stakeholders represent, that will add to in monitoring and controlling management opportunities behavior. So the second model, which is related to the moderating variable, which is the gender. So we find out they have a few in terms of the gender related to the board size, firm size, liquidity, and leverage. They have a significance relationship. So it suggests that the gender diversity negatively moderate the relationship between the board size and sustainability reporting, which is this one lah, the first one is a negatively relations. So this one actually is in line with some research that increased board diversity without a proper integrations may dilute the effectiveness. So other than that is we find out they have a significant positive moderating effect in terms of the gender diversity, may strengthen the positive relation between the firm size and also the sustainability reportings. And next one is a significant positive effect. Also, we find suggested the gender diversity enhance the relationship between the liquidity and also leverage with the sustainability reportings. So as a conclusion, this analysis suggests the significant positive effect on the board size, board meeting, and the firm size on the sustainability reportings, and also the moderating role of gender diversity exhibit the mixed result, which is highlighting its complex influence on the governance and also reporting practice. So these findings are consistent with the sum of the literature that underscore the importance of the governance structure and the differential impact on the gender diversity in the corporate setting. So to enhance the sustainability reporting, firm may consider not to diversity, but also how to integrate the diverse perspective effectiveness into the corporate practice. Okay, thank you. That's all for my presentations.
Thank you very much, Ms. Noor, and thank you very much for the time management. You finished it in 10 minutes, so congratulations on your study as well. If there is any question, we would like to be happy to receive them. If not, we can proceed to the second presentation. All right. Thank you very much, Ms. Noor, again. I think there is no...
Thank you very much, Jam.
Thank you. Teşekkürler. So we are moving to the second presentation. It will be presented by Dr. Mehmet Çetin. So the title is Hopeful and Workaholic, are higher levels of hope associated with increased workaholism. So Mehmet Çetin from Christiana University College. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much. And also thank you, Murat Hocam, for moderating today. Actually, I need to say sorry because my class starts at 8, so I will not be able to stay the whole time. It's 7 here. So can you see my presentation?
Yes, we can. But it is a black screen right now. It is, I think, expected.
If you can see that it moves now?
Yeah. Yes, it moves right now. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is a paper that's ongoing. The study is not completed yet, but I wanted to share it with for your opinion. This goes with the concepts of hope and workaholism. I will try to go through the relevance, why this question is important, and some gaps in the literature that I wanted to address with this paper. And the research questions and the theory, some methodology, and as you know, I will share the results and some discussion for future studies also. So for the introduction, the problem here for this paper that it addresses is about the prevalence and negative consequences of workaholism. There are some systematic reviews and analysis that show that workaholism is highly prevalent across employees, and it is also very harmful for individual health-related outcomes like well-being, and also for outcomes such as job satisfaction or engagement outcomes for the organization also. So the antecedents of this concept is very important because we need to know the mechanisms and antecedents for workaholism to be able to manage it. To define the concept, it is a bit complex to define because there are so many different definitions and not an agreed upon definition, but there are some agreed upon aspects of this concept. For example, it is different than some other positive concepts that it resembles to, for example, work engagement, because both include high involvement in job and the work itself. But this one is different from those positive concepts because this is such as an addiction. People cannot stop themselves when they want to. So it is not in control. People feel compelled to work even when there is no external pressures to add some more workload. So it is a kind of inner pressure and feeling distressed and guilty when not working. So then it shows itself as excessive work and some compulsive kind of work. So it is detrimental for health, well-being, and organizational outcomes. So that's why it's different than some other concepts like commitment or engagement, which are positive and good for outcomes. The second variable for this study is hope. Let's first define the concepts, and then I will try to link with the gaps. Hope is actually a part of positive psychological capital in the positive psychological approach, but also it was there before when the concept was coined by Lutens and colleges. It is about having the willpower and way power. I mean, the agency, the energy that you can find during the path, the way that you follow. And it's also about finding the way. So if someone is hopeful in high levels of hope for work, it means that I can find the energy and I can sustain that energy during my work. And also, I can find different ways to attain or catch my goals. So it is also about the pathways, the strategy, planning to meet the goals. So it is a positive concept. It's generally linked with positive performance,